What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you some walk-in content today. Yes, this is the new Move to Earn game that I am very interested in playing. And so I did a kind of intro video on it, but now starting to do a little bit more content as some of the folks in the community have asked me to continue. So first things first, and this is probably the biggest news, is that the walk-in token is now live and available, meaning that you can go and buy the token off of an exchange and then use that to help level up your cathlete. I forgot what they were called for a minute. I wanted to call it a monster, but that's just because I'm thinking about Pokemon as well as Splinterlands. But it's called a cathlete. They're cute. And it's been a lot of fun so far, just kind of collecting steps and leveling up. It takes a while, and the competitions are kind of meh, but so far, I've been having a lot of fun just kind of feeling a little early to the situation. So to kind of expand on that, here is where the token is currently tradable at. Now, you can get it at any of these three exchanges: Huobi, Bybit, and Gate.io. Now, if you are US based, I don't believe any of these are available to us. At least whenever I tried, I don't think that I could sign up for any of them. So right now, if you're in the US, it's kind of a crap situation. But I'm hopeful that at some point the token will be traded on Radium, which is one of the decentralized applications or decentralized exchanges that exists on the Solana network. So we already have the contract address here. So I'm hopeful that we'll get it sometime soon. In the meantime, though, I will just continue to play the game to earn in the game as well as, I guess, level up my cathlete. The thing is, and here's the deal too that I just want to throw out there. At the beginning, there can tend to be some kind of pump and dump situation. A lot of people who had the token early, for example, may want to take advantage of a massive pump. And the token has only been live for a couple of days. I think it came out on the 21st, so less than 48 hours ago probably. And so that being said, I'm not saying to go and buy the token, and this is not financial advice, this is financial advice, right? So I would, if I were to go and buy the token, I would probably buy enough just to get my cathlete to level 6. And then from there, continue playing. To speculate on a token of a brand new project in a very bearish market right now, that's not something that I would advise. But again, none of this is advice. So, do as you please, but that is definitely not what I am doing. I would probably just grab a couple of tokens, especially since they're only at 11 cents or 12 cents right now, and speed up the leveling of my cathlete so that I can get it to level 6, which makes it a fully formed NFT. Speaking of which, let's actually go over to the Discord. Now, they've been posting a bunch of stuff lately, but here is an update from earlier this morning, at least morning for me, but this is really cool. So our users have already generated 5,000 NFTs within a couple of days. This is very good. We are going to need them. Now, mine is technically not an NFT. Mine is still at level 2, and I believe it becomes an NFT at level 6. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Again, there's probably a larger player base out there than just 5,000 people. But what's nice about this is that you can't really game the system. You have to earn the gems by walking, by moving. And once you do that, then you can start to level up your little guys. So they do have some upcoming changes, and this will be worth keeping an eye on, especially if you are just starting out in the game. So the 4 that they have listed here, there's an anti-cheat CAPTCHA in competitions based on your in-app activity. So, we saw not moving, but step in, that's going to be the next one, moving. Walk in, step in, and moving. All right, so we saw step in do some anti-cheat updates to their app. So I wouldn't be surprised to see walk in make sure that they ensure no exploitation that happens. There's a growth in gems condition to level up from 0 to level 6. So if you are just starting out now, you might be a little bit of a disadvantage, because if they're going to increase the amount of gems, then the people who participated in the closed beta and then the open beta, which we're still in open beta, I believe, so far have been able to get it for less gems. Although I will say it's really easy to rack up gems. It's the walk-in token that's difficult because of the competitions. And the competitions are still a crapshoot in the sense that you get paired up with someone and it's really just comes down to your stats. In the earlier levels, the amount of steps you have can definitely override in certain areas, but as you go up in level, and so even at level 2, I'm finding that my steps don't count for as much as the actual NFT stats. All right, so there will be a dynamic walk-in token requirement for level ups from 0 to level 6. This is going to be weekly based. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but I'm assuming it's going to be based on maybe the price of the token, which I don't necessarily like, but we'll see. I'm speculating there. And so as part of their anti-cheat, they're going to be multiple accounts monitoring adjustments. So if you are trying to game the system and have multiple accounts, well, they are going to try to clamp down on that. Again, what I like about where Wlkn is coming from is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, and I think they're going to learn, right? Second mouse gets the cheese. They're going to learn from a lot of the exploits that happened with STEPN and make sure that these prices just don't get absolutely inflated out to infinity, right? Because that's what happened with a lot of the sneakers, the NFTs within Wlkn. That's what happened with the token prices, and it just became absolutely insane. You had so many people come in and try to take advantage of the fact that you could walk every day and make hundreds of dollars, right? And sure, you had to invest in some of these shoes, but it created this massive bubble of a market. And I think Wlkn, with the way that the tokenomics are designed, again, there's only one token here, which I think is brilliant. And then there's an in-game currency, which is not tradable. It's not a blockchain-based token. So, and you earn that one by moving, right? So by moving and going around, you earn that. And then you actually have to compete, be part of the ecosystem. You can't just buy your way to the top necessarily. Sure, there are certain aspects of which, yes, you can go and buy the Wlkn token. But as we see this kind of further evolve, I'm kind of excited to watch their development and kind of hopefully avoid the missteps that STEPN had. Now, again, it's a very different project, and they're focused not really on the move side, but on the competition side, which makes me really excited for where this game can go in the future, because it is much more like a Pokemon Go or Pokemon-based type of game. You have your NFT, your cathlete, and hopefully in the future, what they will do or be able to do is implement some kind of better mechanics for combat or battling or competitions. And if they can do that, that is where the focus will be. But the move to earn gets you gems, and then gems will get you level ups and all this fun stuff. So the way that the ecosystem is created is very different than something like STEPN or even something like Axie Infinity, for example. So just something to keep an eye on, but I'm really excited about this. If you are not in the US or have a way of going into one of these exchanges here, and I'll list them again, so Huobi, Bybit, and Gate.io, then you may have a chance to jump in and grab some Wlkn token. So just wanted to put that out there for people who might be kind of casually following the space or maybe are interested but weren't really following. So this is for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if this is something you guys are jumping into, not aping into, but just jumping into, walking into. Oh my gosh, that works so perfectly. If this is something you are walking into and are enjoying, for myself at least, like I said, I'm having a good time with it. I got some family members into it as well. They think the cathletes are cute, so you know it's a good time, and hopefully there'll be some social elements to it in the future as well. But that's all I have. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Take care.